Sacchitanand Uttekar joins us to give us his take on the index. Hi Sachi, good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. We have hit a half a century. Can we hit a century, or do you think it's going to be clean bold by the end of today? How would you trade the index?
Good morning, Nigel. I think if you look at both the indices, they were showing diverging data. But when it comes to Nifty, the data looks very confident. Probably, despite of the fact that the data was diverging, both the indices were holding their swing lows above the 5-day exponential moving average. So when it comes to Nifty, I think the critical support at 18,050 may not be breached, and probably we may see an expiry somewhere close to 18,150, 18,200 within this particular range. So I think that half century can be converted into a century itself, and the data is still indicating this particular move on the higher side to continue. But when it comes to Bank Nifty, I think if you look at the structure, I think 43,300 remains a very critical support. In case if we see slippages below that, probably we may see a swing towards 43,000 during this particular day itself. So if you look at the initial data, we saw some short built up in Nifty Bank. Plus, if you look at IndusInd Bank, Axis Bank, and ICICI Bank, all these three banks are trending below the 5-day exponential moving average. It is HDFC which is leading the Bank Nifty higher. So probably in case if the move in HDFC Bank starts exhausting, and if Bank Nifty starts trending below that 43,300 mark, then probably we may see a swing towards 43,000. But I think the data is confident for Nifty, and we are expecting an expiry comfortably above this 18,150, 18,200 within this particular zone.
All right, we take that point. After a big rally in April, it'll be interesting to see whether we see a new high on the Nifty Bank and the Nifty this month itself, mainly because we have the Nifty Bank about 2% away from its all-time high, and the Nifty is about 4% away as well. Individual stocks, what do you have for us today?
Good morning, Mangalam. Mangalam, I think two stocks. One of them we have already discussed on Tuesday's session. The chart setup of Tata Steel is very interesting. We have already seen a breakout from a inverse head and shoulder formation. This particular breakout happened on Tuesday's session itself. The pattern is indicating a price target somewhere close to around 120. So from a positional basis, we continue to hold longs. Even right now, we are recommending longs with a stop loss at around 109. And on the short side, Bharatforg, after 3 weeks of rally, has been facing a lot of resistance near that 795, 800 kind of a zone. Its 200 exponential moving average is also placed there. We have fresh short additions which are being exhibited. So we are expecting a move back to 750, 755 zone when it comes to Bharatforg, and that's why we are recommending short positions with a stop loss at around 795.
Okay, all right, Sachi. Thanks a lot for joining and giving us those details.